everyone. Happy Pride Month. Woo! Thank you so much for joining us this morning to celebrate our lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, asexual plus, or LGBTQIA plus staff at our annual Pride flag raising event. I am Erica Mascorro, and I'm the Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging Manager, and my pronouns are she, her, ella. If you have not met them yet, I would like to introduce you to our newest member at the CMO's office and member on my team, Daniel Lasso. Where are you, Daniel? Woo! He's our new Senior Community Engagement Coordinator, and they're part of the LGBTQIA plus community, and they use any pronouns with good intent. I want to thank Daniel as he has been instrumental in assisting our Pride events this year and has only been with the city for a couple of weeks. I also want to thank Kurt, Jim, Amy, David, Michaela, Kate, Allie, Leanne, the facilities team who are raising the flag across the city facilities, and last but never least, Carmen, who is also in my team. Thank you everyone for making today possible. Now, I want to take a moment to recall some historical events that happened leading to the LGBTQIA plus movement and Pride. Pride events are held in June to commemorate the June 28, 1969 Stonewall riots, also called the Stonewall Uprising. These were sparked in response to ongoing police harassment in New York back when we didn't use the LGBTQIA+, we referred to it as the gay community. The Stonewall riots served as a catalyst for the gay rights movement and catalyst to create safe places for gays and lesbians to be open about their sexual orientation without fear of being arrested or jailed. This rights movement continues today in the United States and around the world. The city of Kirkland wants the entire city to feel like a safe place for our LGBTQIA+ community. Being here together to raise the flag is a symbol of love, hope, and inclusion. This action to stand together is part of the movement to make Kirkland a place where everyone feels like they belong. If you haven't already, thank you. If you haven't already seen our boards, and Jim and Daniel are holding them because of the wind, we're gonna have them displayed out in the lobby. So I invite you to take a look at them and learn a little bit more about the history of the Pride flag and a little bit more about the history of what we celebrate today. With that, I'm going to, oh my goodness. With that, I'm going to pass the microphone over to our mayor, Mayor Kelly Curtis.
Good morning, everyone. You're so far away. Everybody take 3 giant steps forward. Thank you. This is community this morning. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to see you today. I'm Mayor Kelly Curtis, and my pronouns are she, her. It is joyous and exciting and windy to be here today to raise the Pride flag that represent the LGBTQIA+ community and with allies that understand the importance of standing up together to support their fellow coworkers. I am accompanied today by my fellow council members. You know them very well. Deputy Mayor Jay Arnold, Councilmember Neil Black, Councilmember Amy Falcone, and Councilmember John Tim Chisholm. Since 2019, the City of Kirkland has been active in showing support for LGBTQIA+ community by proclaiming June as Pride Month and raising the Pride flag. The Pride, you should come closer. This is important. The Pride flag raising event started with Councilmember Amy Falcone and me standing out here alone while a member from staff facilities raised the flag. We decided that we could do better. Last year, with the full support of the city manager, Kurt Triplett, we updated our Pride flags at all city facilities from the Progress flag to the Intersex-Inclusive Progress Pride Flag. And last year, with the support of council, we unveiled the City of Kirkland's first ever Pride Flag crosswalk that is also in the image of the Intersex-Inclusive Progress Pride Flag. I'm a little emotional this morning because that was a very powerful thing to do for our community, but we did receive a lot of pushback on that. And Councilmember Falcone and I in particular received a lot of hate mail and a lot of online threats. But we recognize that this is a symbol of our community. This is a symbol of the LGBTQIA. My daughter always says, you cannot say that well, like it doesn't roll. The Pride Flag serves as a symbol of the you know what I'm saying, community, and as a visual reminder of the struggles, hate, and oppression that people in our community have faced and continue to face. We recognize that. Throughout the year, our Pride crosswalk endured being defaced several times with paint and burned tire marks. The council has been resolute that hate will not win. Our public works team has been very responsive and cleaned the crosswalk each time. Most of the paint came off, but the burnt and tire marks remain. The City Council continues to fund our Pride crosswalk, and Public Works staff is working to refresh the Pride crosswalk, and the work will be completed this month during Pride Month. The original Pride crosswalk was installed using thermoplastic, and I'm sad to say that Bellevue installed theirs this weekend with thermoplastic. I had a long talk with our city manager. This was selected over paint because paint is a slippery surface, and it also wasn't available in the colors we need. The thermoplastic is being replaced with multicolor MMA, and I cannot pronounce the chemicals of that, so we're going to skip that part. MMA provides durability and is less susceptible to melting. Repairs to MMA can be done cheaper and faster than on the thermoplastic. Here's what's important. The city values our crosswalk as a sign of love, hope, inclusion, welcoming, and belonging. I'd like to invite council up to come up and read the proclamation for staff. The proclamation will also be read this Friday at our Pride Community event, 5 to 7, Marina Park, and I hope that we see all of you there. Thank you.
A proclamation of the City of Kirkland proclaiming June 2024 as Pride Month in Kirkland.
Whereas Pride Month is dedicated to celebration and commemoration of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, and asexual plus LGBTQIA plus people who are our family, friends, neighbors, and co-workers, and who are part of and contribute meaningfully to our community. And whereas gay pride events are held in June to commemorate the June 28, 1969 Stonewall riots that were sparked in response to ongoing police harassment of New York's gay community, and we're also the catalyst for establishing safe places for gays and lesbians to be open about their sexual orientation without fear of being arrested or jailed. And whereas Marsha P. Johnson, a black transgender woman, and Sylvia Rivera, an Afro-Latino transgender woman, were activists vital to the gay rights movement that would be the catalyst of the LGBTQIA plus rights nationwide. And whereas the fight for dignity, equality, and inclusion for LGBTQIA plus people has been hard fought in the streets and courts of this country.
And whereas to celebrate this Pride, the City of Kirkland hosted a Pride flag raising event for their LGBTQIA2S plus staff on June 3rd, 2024. And whereas in 2023, to extend the celebration to the LGBTQIA2S plus community, the city for the first time installed a Pride crosswalk modeled after the Intersex-Inclusive Progress Flag, symbolizing the wholeness and completeness of all LGBTQIA2S plus people, and hosted an unveiling event at the entrance of Marina Park. And whereas the city remains prideful through its continued maintenance and protection of the Pride crosswalk against vandalism, and defends the human right for people to love who they choose. And whereas Also, for the second year, the Totem Lake Connector Bridge in Kirkland is displaying rainbow lighting beginning June 1st. And
whereas it is imperative that young people in our community, regardless of sexual orientation, gender identity, and expression, feel safe, valued, empowered, and supported by their peers and community leaders. Now, therefore, Mayor Kelly Curtis, on behalf of the City Council, in honor of the anniversary of the Stonewall riots, does hereby proclaim June 2024 as Pride Month in Kirkland to celebrate lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, questioning, intersex, and asexual plus members in our community, and as an affirmation of the city's commitment to protect and serve everyone who resides, works, or visits Kirkland without discrimination, as well as its belief in the dignity, equality, and civil rights of all people.
Thank you, Council. Thank you all for being here. I'm proud to introduce our next speaker, who we would like to recognize as a member of our LGBTQIA plus staff members working as an accountant in our Finance and Administration Department, Kate Marie Benitez Colmenares.
I must say, the trees are in movement with us today. Good morning, everyone. Again, my name is Kate Marie Benitez Colmenares, and my pronouns are she and her. I am joined today by my wife, Janica. As we gather here today to celebrate Pride and the LGBTQIA plus community, I am reminded by the journey that has brought me here. I was born and raised in the Philippines, a country that is kind, happy, and full of great values and culture, but failed to protect our community and rights. Growing up as a lesbian in a country where acceptance often feels like a distant dream, I know all too well the weight of societal expectation, the fear of discrimination. I grew up trying to be better person, become a better citizen, at being a daughter. But of course, the last one was easy because I was the only daughter in the family. So, and on the surface, I was an overachiever. But in reality, that was me trying to overcompensate, hiding my shame and guilt with achievements in a town that saw me as a mistake. I live cautiously, not to rock the boat so that I can be tolerated. I learned to conform to a society that often overlooked or dismissed the person that I am. I never even dared to think about having a family. My wife and I dated for 10 years. But you see, we were undercover. We were so good in our operations that our parents thought we were just really good friends. Fast forward to May 2024. After nearly a decade of dating in a long distance and working through legal challenges to be together, my wife and I got married with our friends and family here in Kirkland. Through this journey, I've come to appreciate the importance of community. One that is supportive and protective of our rights to live and love freely without fear and discrimination. A community that we've found here in Kirkland and working with the city. From the compassionate people I work every day to the inclusive rights and inclusive benefits provided by the city, we've found our safe space for our family to put roots on. I've also come to realize that representation really does matter and showing up to support our community goes a long way in our continued fight for equality. So as we come together in pride, yes, the kind of pride that has entire month dedicated to it, and rightfully so, let us celebrate the people who paved the way, the brave ones in Stonewall riots in 1969, and those who have made significant strides since then. Let us celebrate our continued effort to create a world that is inclusive, where love knows boundaries, and where all are free to love and be loved just as we are. Thank you and happy Pride.
Thank you, Kate. Whoops. Thank you, Kate. I am now going to pass this back to Erica, and we're going to do the special event.
Thank you, Mayor. And thanks, Kate, for those beautiful words. They touched my heart. Thank you. Now I have the pleasure of facilitating the raising of the flag. And so for this, I'd like to invite all LGBTQIA plus staff that would like to participate. And so we're just going to stand together, unfold it, and then pass it over to our facilities team that will fly the flag for us. Please come forward if you're interested in participating. We would like to invite everyone to come back inside in the lobby. Oh, we're going to do a photo op.